Zeng Fanzhi, who now appears on the screen, is a great artist known for his excellent appropriation and work, with an expressionist touch in addition to finding influences from Warhol, Bacon, Balthus, and even Pollock. Zeng is the most sought-after Chinese artist in the world and the fourth most valued contemporary artist. This according to the classification elaborated by Art Price. His graduation piece Hospital Triptych No. 1 was included in the exhibition of the Hong Kong Art Center in 1993, which is a center known for having launched several contemporary artists to the international art scene. Another of his great works is Mask Series 1996 No. 6, which was auctioned by Christie's Hong Kong for $8.6 million, breaking records in 2008. The work of The Last Supper in 2001 went from being acquired by Myram and Guy Ollens to be auctioned by Sotheby's for $23.13 million in 2013, becoming the most expensive work in the history of an Asian artist. Throughout his artistic career, he has won many awards, one of them at the Biennale de Canton in 1992 for his series Hospitals. The main galleries where he has exhibited his works are Aquabella Galleries in New York, Saatchi Gallery specializing in contemporary art, and Marlborough Gallery in London. He has also been present in museums such as Musée d'Art Moderne de la Ville de Paris and the Contemporary Art Center of Malaga, amongst others. Since 1998, Zeng is represented by Lawrence Helbing, who is the most influential dealer in the Eastern world in China. Helbing was presented to Zeng by the art curator Karen Smith, who is now director of the Shanghai Center of Photography. In 2017, Fanzhi portrayed Vincent van Gogh in one of his paintings, using a technique of long and thin brush strokes, which then became his staple technique. This artwork is a nylon canvas with measures of 1 meter squared. Fanzhi's previous perception of Van Gogh was limited to the generic idea of him being a famous and great artist. But it wasn't until he had the job to create a presentation that consisted of a revamped imitation of his self-portraits, which were to be installed in the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam, that his perspective changed because he had to research and learn more about him to be able to do this artwork, amongst others. In this way, he gradually gained a deeper understanding of him. This self-portrait served as a window for Van Gogh to express himself, and so Fanzhi aimed to study him via the same window. For this renewed Van Gogh self-portrait, with linked ear and pipe of Arles in 1889 by Van Gogh, he used erratic, frenzied brush strokes, which symbolized anxiety, fear, and inner confusion, which was only a fitting tribute to an artist like Van Gogh with a troubled psyche. His work A Man with a Straw Hat is product of a new generation of this artist's paintings. This was when he left his mask artist position and began masking his characters in another way. Zeng explored the act of concealment with his radical lunabbing method using palette knives. This is achieved by scraping away paint and dragging impasto in expressionistic gestures, guided by a raw emotion. The outcome of this technique is a body of rich, dense pieces, usually depicting unbridled nature and sprawling landscapes. The man in this beautiful painting is Chairman Mao, and the work is a representation of a photograph that Ho Bo, one of the most well-known photographers of Mao Zedong, took of him. Obscured by a dense wall of grass, as well as elusively referred to as the titular A Man in a Straw Hat, Mao is both concealed but also immediately recognizable.